Did you know women are more likely than men to develop dry eyes, which may be due to hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle or after menopause, and the use of oral contraceptives? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Listen, I'm a mom. I've been through the diaper stage. I get it. And that's why I'm so excited to see the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I mean, how soft are we talking? Unbelievably soft, irresistibly soft. Your baby deserves to try this. Experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. That means you are not switching onesies out after every diaper change. And it's why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus the leading premium diaper. I mean, Huggies, we got you, baby.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots. You need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
By the time I hit my 50s, I'd learned a few things, like how family is precious. Work can always wait. And 99% of people over 50 already have the virus that causes shingles. Not everyone at risk will develop it, but I did. The painful, blistering rash disrupted my life for weeks. Don't learn about your shingles risk the hard way. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist today. Sponsored by GSK.
Hey, we got a brand new full show for you to start your Monday. Thanks for being here. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We got a new second date coming up, new loser line on the way. We got some lasers. I mean, it's all going to be good.
Yeah.
And we always love to start with some, of course, wonderful listener feedback from people who leave comments. That could be on YouTube, on Spotify. Maybe you texted in to the number 7852. What do we got today, Alexis?
All right, Williams.
78592, by the way. Don't text 7852.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
My bad.
Sorry.
Thanks, Jose. It's Monday. Did I miss a number?
Yeah, it's 78592.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Just checking.
in my
Sorry.
head, I got the number.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's important.
Williams Ben James said, Brooke, can you tell us why your dad said never trust a plumber? I feel like you've said it enough times over the years that we deserve to know why.
Yeah,
I think my
tell
dad,
him.
so my dad's an electrical contractor. He owned his own business of at most he only ever had 3 employees.
Yeah.
So Fox Electric, woot woot.
Okay.
I
Shout
think
out.
he just has had terrible experiences with plumbers in his 40 plus years of work.
Got it.
And he's always told me that anyone who chooses to work with crap,
It
they're
says something
sus,
about him?
basically. Yeah.
Okay.
They're sus. I don't
There
know.
we go. Well,
I
if
mean,
you're
that
a-
was a lot. And I'm sorry if you're a plumber. I bet you're a good person.
If you're a
you know?
trustworthy plumber, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Defend yourself.
Yeah, defend yourself. Sorry about that. Blame my dad. All right, let's get this full show started.
They say in life, you need to find your passion.
Oh, yeah.
Something you're really good at and stick to it.
Yeah,
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And some people takes their whole life to figure it out, while others find their calling at 10 years old.
Oh, my
Wow,
goodness.
that's young.
And that's the case with a little British boy named Cooper DePan.
Dude, please tell me we're going to hear from a little British boy.
I know.
We absolutely will.
Oh, my goodness.
Because Cooper figured out a few years ago that he had a unique skill, the ability to sound exactly like a seagull.
Wow.
So
This is going to take you so far, Cooper.
he took his talents to Chesterfield, where they host the annual seagull sounding competition.
Yes,
Oh, my
Cooper.
gosh. And how many of his girlfriends did he bring?
I have planned so many trips around that Seagull Festival.
Oh, yeah. Seagull Fest.
Yeah.
Cooper got up on stage and that's where he let his inner seabird shine. Here's the audio. Oh my God.
Dude, the range that seagull had.
Oh, he did it in 2 octaves. So beautiful.
Did he win?
Well, the story doesn't end with Cooper. Because his 7-year-old sister Shelby also believes she has the gift of screech. Let's hear her performance at the Seagull Sounding Show.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
It's like the baby of the flock.
I don't know. That was more of a sparrow to me.
Yeah,
but-
now, I will say Cooper ended up taking first place, winning the competition with an unheard of 87-point score from the judges.
Wow.
God, you
He's the
even-
Michael Phelps.
You saying that gives me chills.
Meanwhile, his sister Shelby got 4th place
Oh, wow.
at
Okay.
81
Shell?
points.
You know,
Wow.
it's
Still
all right.
respectable.
Yep.
So both of them went home with medals along with a hamper full of crisps.
Okay.
That's how
This-
Brits say potato
crisps.
chips.
Do they throw them up in the air just like they would?
Snag them out of the air. And
Eat him off the ground.
they also got a 6-pack of chocolate fizzy drinks. But it just shows there's no talent too small, no skill too strange to earn you eternal fame.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And this is just the inspiration we needed for the shock collar question of the day. With our digital producer, a 30-year-old American man with the spirit of a 10-year-old British boy.
That's right.
Jake is his name. You know what to do.
Give us a seagull, Jake.
I'm sad I missed this year's festival. But happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone! It's the only holiday where Americans proudly celebrate a battle they definitely didn't fight in with tequila they definitely can't handle.
Yeah, let's
Nope.
go.
Yeah, it's a magical day where white people start rolling their R's and Taco Bell sales skyrocket like it's the 4th of July in Guadalajara.
Oh my gosh, those are
4th of
July.
But behind all the tacos and tunes and tipsy texts to your ex, there's actually a real history and culture behind this celebration.
No.
So today, we're going to find out who knows their facts from their flautas during a special Cinco de Drinko edition of Plenty of 20. Or Plenty of 20, maybe. You guys say number 1 through 20. I'll give you a question about Cinco de Mayo. It could be about the food, the history, traditions. Just answer correctly, and you can stay in the game. We'll start with the woman who you can always count on for Cinco Margaritas. That's Alexis.
I mean, I gotta go Cinco.
Wow.
It's the only one.
That's a good point.
Number 5. Alexis, how many pounds of avocados are consumed during Cinco de Mayo weekend each year? Is it 20, 40, or 80 million pounds?
Wow.
Million.
God, I feel like I could put down.
I mean,
a
also,
mill
is
on
this
my own.
just like, is this all over the whole like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collectively, like around the world.
It's just
around
in
the
Brooks'
country.
house.
And not just guacamole. It could be avocado in a different sense.
Yeah.
I just
I
said
mean,
avocado
that's
on
the
its
thing.
own.
What if people are just having avocado toast for breakfast and don't even know
Oh,
it's Cinco de
yeah,
Mayo?
yeah.
No,
They're
no.
contributing.
Which is why I'm going the million one.
Wait,
They're all
They're
millions.
all millions.
Oh,
20, 40, or 80?
million.
oh.
It makes a lot more
She's trying to
sense
sneak
now,
it by me.
yeah.
She's very smart. Trying
That
to sneak
makes
it by
way
me.
more sense.
She's
It's
already-
obviously not 80 million if it goes from 20 to 80 million.
That's what I was
Jake.
like. Why is there? Okay, we'll go right in the middle. 40
40
million.
million.
Alexis says 40 million pounds of avocados are consumed on Cinco de Mayo weekend. It was 80 million.
Oh my
It's
god.
a big weekend for the big green fruit.
Yum.
Good.
Brooke, it's your turn. Cinco is off the board.
All right, Ocho.
Okay, I only know Cinco. Is that 8?
That's eight.
Brooke, the reason we celebrate Cinco de Mayo was back in 1862, Mexico defeated the French against all odds to keep its territory. What was the name of that famous battle? I'll give you a hint.
I already
It
know
was
it.
the Battle of.
Yeah, the Battle of Pueblo.
Brooke, I'm going to give you this. It's the Battle of
Alamo.
Puebla.
Well, that's because I'm a white girl who
Yes.
has terrible Spanish
I did
skills.
count that in my
Dude, my
beginning
kids
of
are
your
so
answer.
embarrassed of me constantly.
Jose, 5 and 8 are off the board.
Okay, let's go Uno.
Number 1. Jose, the world's largest margarita was created in 2011.
Oh.
It was a 10,500-gallon drink called the Lucky Rita.
What the heck?
They made it using over 2,000 gallons of just tequila, and it looked more like a colorful swimming pool. Where was it made? Was it Los Angeles, Las Vegas, or Miami?
Oh, man. I could see this in Miami. But when you say lucky,
Yeah, that's the big hint.
I think of the place I go to be unlucky and lose all my money. I'm going to say Vegas.
He says Las Vegas. Good use of deduction, Jose. Lucky does mean Vegas.
Yes.
Brooke and Jose are still in. Jeffrey, we're over to you. 1, 5, and 8 are taken.
14.
14. Jeffrey, certain food and drink sales spike so much on May 5th that some restaurants double their output.
Whoa.
Tell me the number 1 selling food ordered and cocktail on Cinco de Mayo.
I think this is easy.
Food and cocktail.
I mean, isn't that so simple?
The cocktail's got to be a margarita.
Yeah, totally.
But the food, there's so many different options.
There are.
I know, but
That's
there's just
true.
like the easiest one.
The taco is the simplest one.
Stereotypical.
Yeah.
I'm a burrito boy.
Now, see, burritos are really good.
I'm going to go with what people are saying. I'm saying tacos and marg.
That's right,
You
Jeff.
nailed it, Jeff. 185,000 margaritas are consumed per hour on Cinco de Mayo. Brooke, it's your turn.
Okay, dos.
Brooke, the largest festival celebrating Cinco happens in L.A. with 70,000 plus people. But in Arizona, they celebrate it a little different, where hundreds wear sombreros and do what special activity?
Okay, so we're thinking Mexico culture.
We might be thinking Arizona culture. I think the Mexican culture is the sombreros.
Yeah.
So if we're going to Arizona, they're going to like battle snakes or they're going to shoot guns. I'm going to ride horses, Jake.
Brooke goes for riding horses. That's incorrect. Big skydiving culture in Arizona.
Oh, really?
Big open spaces there because nothing says honoring military victory like jumping out of a plane in a sombrero.
Can't believe you didn't
Hey.
guess that one, bro.
Yeah.
That means
Come to
the
me.
boys have won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
All right, so I think both the girls are getting shocked together today while singing Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin.
Better not mess this up, Alexis.
I won't.
Okay.
A lot of pressure.
Ready?
Yeah. Upside, inside out. She's living la vida loca.
Yeah,
She'll
alright,
push and pull you down.
Living la vida loca.
That was really good.
Yeah.
One of you was really good.
That sounded great.
The third margarita was hitting the other one pretty hard. That means that shot color question of the day is done. We're going to do a phone tap coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and I want you to ask yourself, would you rather start off your day with a hot cup of coffee or a fistful of spicy tacos?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not usually, I haven't tried a spicy morning taco, but
Yeah.
You know what I say? Why not both?
Hey.
coffee and
it's-
spicy tacos.
It's Cinco de Mayo, baby. And to
let's go.
celebrate, 5 Hour Energy just announced a new collaboration with the Mexican restaurant chain Taco John's to create 2 new products. One is a caffeinated mango habanero hot sauce that you can pour over your tacos.
Wait, that's like,
Whoa, with
that's caffeinated?
Caffeine
Oh my
in it.
God.
The other,
Ooh.
a 2-ounce spicy shot of 5 Hour Energy so you can party all night long.
That's kind of amazing.
That's
I'm showing the
wild.
photos of them to my co-host
Oh, I
here. We'll put
kinda
those
like
up on the
it.
Brooke and Jeffrey Insta.
What do you think? You're the 5 Hour Energy guy, Jeff. Like, you're the guy who drinks it every day.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
so excited because I can finally get insomnia and indigestion in one convenient bottle. And actually, I know a lot of people like to pour their 5 hours into their drinks. Call it stacking. It's perfect. Pour a spicy 5 Hour Energy into your spicy marg today.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Really challenge yourself.
Going
Have a heart
all
attack.
night.
It's not the first time that 5 Hour has done something like this, though. Back in 2024, they came out with a caffeinated barbecue sauce for 4th of July.
It sounds like they need to come out with caffeinated Tums next.
You're going to need it. But the sauces and the shots are all being sold on the 5 Hour Energy website for a limited time in honor of Cinco. And just for our listeners today, we're going to squirt a little salsa verde over the laser for a spicy Cinco edition of Laser Stories.
Green chilies.
It's coming up next. It's the radio segment that believes breakfast should travel with you.
Oh.
That's why it created the TSA-approved smart luggage toaster bag. So while you wait at baggage claim, toast a slice of bread in your carry-on.
Yum.
Hey.
Where
Oh my God, it would smell
convenience
so
meets
good.
class.
Imagine that in the overhead. The whole plane smells like bread.
Dude, I gotta put butter in my purse now.
Order yours today with Laser Stories. This segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other parfait slayers just don't. This first laser story is out of Ohio.
Ooh.
A rider in an Uber recently called 911 because she said the driver boasted about having illegal drugs stashed in a fake aerosol can inside of the car.
Ain't nobody got time for
What
that.
an idiot.
Yeah, that's when he doesn't read who's cool and who's not.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
true.
5 minutes later, cops showed up, found the vehicle, but wasn't sure where the guy was.
What?
Because across from the street was a food truck that was known as a pit stop for other Uber drivers, and it had about 8 to 10 dudes just milling around the area.
Oh, okay. Waiting for their next ride.
Yeah,
Get some tacos.
Which one was the driver?
Which one did officers detain first? The one that was wearing a shirt that said retired drug dealer.
No! Please tell me that guy can't be that dumb.
That's amazing if it's right.
I guess he came out of retirement because that was exactly the right guy.
No way!
He was ID'd as Robert Rose, and upon searching the vehicle, they found the can, which was filled with 24 grams of meth, along with pills, a meth pipe, a digital scale, packaging baggies, cash,
Jesus.
and 3 cell phones.
Dude, this guy's like very organized for a drug dealer.
Now I'm
Put all
thinking,
of that
do like retired drug dealers throw parties like you do at Works for retirement? And they give them a shirt? Yeah.
30 years, I didn't get caught.
Yeah.
We're quitting while we're ahead.
That's really funny. Instead of a
That's so
gold
good.
watch.
Yeah.
Every time you get into an Uber now, you have to be like, so, do you party?
Yeah.
I want to go to that retirement party.
I know.
That's so good.
Robert was charged with drug trafficking, possession of felony drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
darn it.
There was some good news for him, though. Police allowed him to wear his retired drug dealer shirt into jail.
For the mugshot.
Just for street cred.
Dude, that's a great profile picture.
His next laser story is out of the friendly skies.
Ooh, yay.
Ryanair is Ireland's version of Spirit Airlines.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't want to say anything. But
And if you didn't know, they upcharge for everything, have the world's smallest seats, and are not really known for their friendly service.
you guys,
suck!
their social media is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, it is so funny.
On
They're
purpose funny,
No, on
or-
purpose. They'll put, like, someone's face on their plane and be like, okay, we know we overcharged, go away. Like, they just troll their people.
Okay,
Troll their
okay,
face.
they
that
lead
was an
into
awful
it.
example.
Okay.
Edit that out.
Or insert a laugh track behind it to
Thank
always make
you.
it funnier. That's why when the millionaire CEO, Michael O'Leary, showed up to an airport restaurant in Dublin, the servers knew they had a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Yes.
Wait, the CEO?
The CEO of this company. So Michael ordered wine and prawns as a starter, then sea bass for his meal.
Okay.
But when his bill showed up, it came with some unexpected charges, including $7.95 for extra legroom.
This is amazing!
Yes.
The restaurant charged him $9.95 for priority seating.
Absolutely. They did.
Okay.
And $19.95 for a reservation in a quiet area.
Tell him his bag's just too big by an inch.
Sorry, you're going to have to deport.
The restaurant even posted a pic of the tab on Instagram with the caption, "It was a pleasure hosting you. I hope you don't mind if we added a few extra costs to your bill."
Wow.
So it quickly went viral. Some fans commented, "I hope they gave him a window seat." Another said, "Apparently he was alone. Next time, if he brings a companion, you should put him on separate tables and ask if he'd like to pay extra to sit together."
I love it.
Yeah.
Good on this restaurant.
It was pretty
Seriously.
clever.
I hope he tipped him.
Michael did get a laugh out of the bill, paid it with tip, and
Aw.
then he left.
Oh,
But
that's good.
apparently-
Not that he dropped any of the extra charges on his airline,
No.
but okay.
Apparently the joke was well timed, as Ryanair just added more fees to flying, where now if travelers check in less than 40 minutes before their flight, they will have to pay an additional $100
what?
just to board.
Dang.
Wow.
Why?
Because they're funny.
Because they charge him for the dinner, he's got to make up for it now.
Yeah. This next laser story is out of Boston. You've heard about a pay it forward chain when you go through a drive-thru?
Yeah.
Where somebody pays for the person behind them and then you just keep that going.
Yeah, I try to do pay it backwards. No one else does that to me, though.
It's nice, but it also puts them in a spot where they have to decide if they're going to keep doing it for the next person.
Right. I mean, you run the risk of having a family of 18 behind you, you know?
Yeah. Well, a woman's going viral on TikTok for sharing her experience of someone paying it backwards.
Wait, expecting them to pay for, her to pay for them?
I'll explain.
This lady took my joke.
Her name is Samantha, and she was at a Dunkin' drive-thru last week. And when she pulled up to the window, the clerk told her that the guy ahead of her who just left told them that she would be paying for his order.
Oh, no, she didn't. It's smart. I've always wondered, what are they going to not pay?
Well, the workers shouldn't let that guy leave.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
In the caption to her video, she said, "To the random guy in front of me who lied to the employee, I hope you have the day you deserve."
Oh, man.
Dude, that sucks.
Samantha later posted a follow-up where she clarified that she did not pay for his order.
Good.
And the Dunkin' employees were very cool about it.
Okay.
Even though they were frustrated that the guy had essentially stole his coffee.
Yeah. He still got it for free.
She also shared video of her trying to restore goodness in the world by going back to that Dunkin' and paying for the person behind her. But that person refused and kept honking their horn because the entire process was just taking too long.
Yeah, that happens.
It's hard to explain.
Speaking of a long process, this guy decided he needed to get up off his couch and go to the bathroom last Tuesday.
Oh. I bet that took a while.
He's only halfway there.
Oh, my goodness.
And he just realized he left the TV on.
Oh,
Now he's got a decision to make. That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
At this point, almost nothing can surprise us when we check our morning show voicemail machine.
Yes.
Except for today, when one guy called to say he made date night plans. And when I say plans, plural, I mean lots and lots and lots of plans. Also, ladies, what's the worst thing a guy could say to you mid-makeout?
Oh, wow.
What the heck?
Well,
Why is he talking mid-makeout?
One dude decided he should probably apologize for the embarrassing one-word thing he let slip out that instantly ruined the chemistry. And you'll understand why when we play their messages during a brand new loser line right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Did you know age is one of the most common causes of dry eyes because we can produce fewer tears as we get older? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. These artificial tears deliver enhanced hydration that nourishes the eye's surface to help protect your natural tears from evaporating. Specially crafted with inactive ingredients like natural plant-based oil and antioxidants, and enhanced with moisture-locking technology, this triple action formula works to soothe symptoms and prevent further irritation. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find your Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at your favorite drugstore, grocery, Walmart, or Target.
Hey, it's Alexis from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and one of the best pieces of money advice I ever got was to start investing. And at first, I didn't know how to start because it's really overwhelming, and that's why I want to tell you about Acorns. Acorns is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now, even if all you've got is spare change. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns recommends a diversified portfolio that can help you weather all of the market's ups and downs. You just need to stick with it, and Acorns makes that easy easy too. Acorns automatically invests your money, giving it a chance to grow with time. Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/Alexis or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alexis.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots. You need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
This is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. Want to lose 10 pounds by next month? You need to go to futurehealth.com for easy, fast, and affordable access to weight loss meds like Ozempic, Zepbound, and pill options if you don't like injections. A new report proves Future Health users get 58% better results than meds alone and with fewer side effects. We know you'd rather lose 45 pounds easily and keep it off than only 30 by yourself and gain it back again. The meds eliminate hunger and cravings while Future Health handles the rest. The best part, you don't need insurance. It's all done online with their licensed clinicians and fast pharmacy deliveries. Take a 3-minute quiz at futurehealth.com. Get approved and start losing weight this week. Visit futurehealth.com. That's futurehealth.com. Future without the E.
Try FH.com.
Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
Hey girl, what's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Oh boy.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh.
Let me guess. Your nickname must be Yogurt. Because for some strange reason, I want to spoon you.
Oh.
Right now.
Why is that so sweet coming from him?
Yeah,
You know?
whatever you do not mock him for already being in a committed relationship with his creatine. Instead, tell him that maybe you two should meet by the squat rack later and show him you've got more moves than his battery-powered protein shaker.
Wow.
And that's when you give him the digits to the loser line, so hopefully he leaves you an awkward voicemail that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Hey, it's Gavin. So I went ahead and booked us a reservation for next Thursday night and Friday, just in case Thursday goes really, really well. Also, I reserved a tandem kayak for Saturday morning in case you stay over and we want to do a little fun activity together, So I hope you like nature and close physical proximity to handsome fellas. Anyway, let me know. Bye.
Next message.
Oh, man. Planning the second, third date.
Women complain about men who don't plan things.
Yeah.
Why is this guy getting the loser line?
He's not just a planner. He is confident that your one date is going to roll into 4 straight days of nonstop fun.
Well, and how sweet. Like, you're going to stay the night on a Friday night? I was thinking it was just a drunk hookup, but he's got kayaking planned in the morning.
Wow.
We're kayaking, we're parasailing.
Yeah.
If you can make it till Tuesday, I have a surprise.
It's close physical proximity.
Next message.
Brian, this is I'm just whatever. I'm just gonna put this out there. I was just thinking, what if hypothetically a person wanted to ask another person out for coffee, and maybe that other person be like, sure, coffee, and open to seeing where that goes, and then like maybe that first person hypothetically would just really enjoy spending some time with you and maybe going back to her place hypothetically, I'm just putting it out there. So anyway, if you're interested, maybe hypothetically give that other person like a DM or whatever.
Next message.
Oh, she really needs to look up what it means to put something out there.
Yeah.
She did not put it out there.
Do you feel like that was the first message that she left? Why do I feel like that was take number 12 before she got to, you know what, maybe hypothetically speaking,
but
it
it's
sounds
fun.
less weird.
Covers your bases.
I thought she was going to apologize at the end. I don't know why. It was just giving Alexis vibes to me,
for
and
sure.
she was definitely going to say, I'm sorry.
I'm a big fan of the asking for a friend saying.
But remember, we are on YouTube. Our show's on TikTok, Insta, all the other podcast platforms at Brooke and Jeffrey, where you can hear all of our second dates, our phone taps, our awkward calls, and your favorite loser line messages, just like this one.
Next message.
Hey, Grace. Sorry, I was just daydreaming a little bit. I had to call you, and I just had to tell you that I can't stop thinking about your elbows. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, but you got super elegant joint structure. Like, no joke. These are top tier elbows you have. You know, they bend so naturally, and some people, they have elbows they're all sharp and jagged, little angry knees, but yours, oh my God, they're like real elegant princess elbows. Anyway, call me if you have some room in your schedule to hang out. A little bit of elbow room, should I say? I should probably stop. But, okay.
Next message.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you need elgo.
I thought that was kind of elgo. I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it. You know, I have weird elbows, so
she'd like
that.
Is this a thing, though, where instead of being like, hey, are you a boob guy or you a butt guy, they're like, oh, are you an elbow guy? Is that the new trend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of nicer to have those complimented than anything else, to be honest.
Next thing in Cosmo Magazine, they have elbow models showing off on page one.
And they'll just start calling them bows.
Yeah.
Bows for shows.
That's what it is going to
Cosmo,
be.
best edition ever.
I'm really,
Check out my eyebows.
I'm coming around on this trend, actually. I hope this becomes a thing.
Next message.
Hey, it's Dave. We met last night at the bar with the weird bathroom lighting thing. I think it was called the Penguin. No, is that right? It was Puffin. I don't know, some Arctic animal. But I just wanted to say sorry again. The accidental thing, like when the mom thing, right? Calling you mom. Yeah, I am sorry about that. I did not mean to call you mom. Obviously, I'm going through some right now, but I only said it because it's like you have like the exact same color hair. All right, but that's it, seriously. So anyway, but yeah, it was cool and I had fun. So, call me.
Next message.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
One passionate night in a bar bathroom and the guy calls you mom, and then you're going to give him a fake number? Talk about a bad choice.
You know, Jeff, I know that there's some guys that like daddy issues with
Yeah.
women. No women like mommy issues.
No.
It's
Who
not a
hasn't
thing.
called somebody their mother in mid-makeout?
I knew you would take offense to this
Come
one.
on now.
Yeah, it's too close to home.
Give them like 3 or 4 chances before you reject them. Make sure you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey YouTube, where you can hear all of your favorite loser line clips of the week. We highlight them right there for you. And we're going to do a phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And in today's prank call, we reach out to a guy who just created his very first online dating profile.
Oh, man.
And what he wrote wasn't exactly working out for him. So he turned to ChatGPT for help on what to say, which is fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, unless you tell your buddies about it.
Yeah.
Because then your buddies are going to reach out to us, and then we're going to act like we're from the dating app, and we're going to say, we caught you, like we did in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jim?
It is? Can I ask who's calling?
Great. I'm calling from the app Heart Vibe Dating. My name's Hilda Climb.
Okay, how can I help you?
Well, we noticed you recently created a new profile with us in the last 48 hours. Great. Cool.
So why would you be calling me about that?
Well, unfortunately, your page was flagged by our system as being plagiarized.
Plagiarized? From what?
That's funny how you're acting like you don't know. Yeah, I'm with the integrity team, and we ran your profile through our originality scanner. Ooh, it's an 87% identical match to a ChatGPT-generated romance prompt. Caught you.
What?
Yeah, the profile's right in front of me, and your opening line is, "I'm just a husky laugh looking for my soulmate who loves hot sauce and NPR."
Okay, I don't understand what's wrong with that.
Hot sauce and NPR?
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive. I don't understand what you're trying to imply.
Sir, again, I'm with the integrity team, and based on your photos, I highly doubt you even own hot sauce.
What do you mean I look like I don't? Are you trying? Is it because I'm white?
Look, we're not here to judge.
I don't.
At our company, we require at least 2 honest human-generated cringe lines per profile.
So I'm not cringe enough is the issue?
You're not human enough.
What do you mean I'm not human enough? How could I not be human? You're talking to me right now.
Okay, we're going to lower the emotion, and we'll just rewrite it together.
Oh
so
my
let's
God.
ditch the husky laugh line you stole.
I didn't steal it.
No one's buying it. And I'm going to replace it with, "You cry uncontrollably during Pixar movies."
What?
Like that?
What? No.
That sounds real.
It's not real. That's not true. I don't even watch Pixar movies.
Okay, then you tell me, how would you make a woman an emotional sandwich?
What? What kind of question is that? Why? I don't even understand why I'm having to do this.
Sir, I'm driving the train here, so please just choo-choo, get on board. We need to have some sort of raw emotional sentence.
Oh, you're going to get raw emotion.
Great.
I don't understand why this is such a hassle.
That is exactly what we're going towards. Yeah, it doesn't even need punctuation.
Lady, you are just not getting it. This is my dating profile. I can say what I want to say. I don't need you to monitor it.
You know what? This is taking a lot of time, so I'm just going to put it in myself. Let's see here.
No,
okay.
Do not do that.
I once fell in love with a barista because she spelled my name right.
What?
Oh, that's human. That's messy. It's hot. Women are going to love it.
What are you doing? That makes me sound like some kind of beta. I'm not some crybaby wuss.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God.
You just tell me to shut up?
You got to match with your new profile lines. Hold on. I'm reading it.
This is unbelievable.
It is. I never thought you'd match with anyone.
Are you shitting me right now?
Oh, look at this. It's a vegan who lives out of her van 2 miles from your location.
I don't want that. I'm not looking to match with some crazy homeless hippie girl.
Oh, my God. Should I respond to her and say
No.
you're down to meet up at the organic pea patch to drink kombucha and discuss political strife?
Absolutely not. I don't want your help. I didn't ask for your help.
Listen, if we don't change it, we're going to have to put a disclaimer on there with a badge that says this profile has been lightly AI enhanced.
You know
and
what?
that badge is hard to get rid of.
Forget this. This is stupid. I don't want to, you know what? Just delete my profile. I don't want to be involved in any of this.
Actually, that's the one thing I can't do.
Oh, my God.
Because I'm really with the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and I don't work for the dating app at all.
Hold on. What?
Yeah, it's a prank phone call.
Oh, my God.
Your buddy Pete set you up.
You gotta be kidding me. That's crazy.
No. He wrote us
Oh,
and said he
God.
wanted us to prank you because you've been using ChatGPT to spice up your dating profile, and he called you out for it.
I can't believe you guys did this to me. That feels so stupid.
I can't believe you use AI to make up who you are.
Well, I put in real stuff.
Yeah, hot sauce and NPR. Yeah, right.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I be able to do both of those? And how on earth do I look like I don't use hot sauce?
You look like pepper's too spicy for you.
You know how white that is? That is so white.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I think there's fewer and fewer rom-com movies being made now just because people don't meet in real life anymore.
Oh, you know,
I mean, that's true, dude.
There's a point.
It's just not believable.
Oh.
And you can't have a realistic romantic scene with a drunk dude at 2 a.m. sliding into a hot girl's DMs.
Yeah.
Or can you?
That's more like a vlog.
I don't know. It's making me tear up just thinking about it, Jeff.
Maybe someone should try it. But that's why today's call was so rare, because one of our listeners says he turned a super awkward moment in real life into an actual meet cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
It seemed almost too perfect to be true.
Wait, what do you do after you meet then?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know in this
We're
day and
going to
age.
learn.
Yeah, let's hear it in your brand new second date update right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Did you know age is one of the most common causes of dry eyes because we can produce fewer tears as we get older? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. These artificial tears deliver enhanced hydration that nourishes the eye's surface to help protect your natural tears from evaporating. Specially crafted with inactive ingredients like natural plant-based oil and antioxidants, and enhanced with moisture-locking technology, this triple action formula works to soothe symptoms and prevent further irritation. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find your Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at your favorite drugstore, grocery, Walmart, or Target.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
This is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. Want to lose 10 pounds by next month? You need to go to futurehealth.com for easy, fast, and affordable access to weight loss meds like Ozempic, Zepbound, and pill options if you don't like injections. A new report proves Future Health users get 58% better results than meds alone and with fewer side effects. We know you'd rather lose 45 pounds easily and keep it off than only 30 by yourself and gain it back again. The meds eliminate hunger and cravings while Future Health handles the rest. The best part, you don't need insurance. It's all done online with their licensed clinicians and fast pharmacy deliveries. Take a 3-minute quiz at futurehealth.com. Get approved and start losing weight this week. Visit futurehealth.com. That's futurehealth.com. Future without the E.
Try FH.com.
Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
Second date update.
There's a lot of fun things in life that begin with the word street. Street magic, street tacos.
Ooh, okay, Jeff. Now I'm getting it.
Street meat.
Yeah, street walkers.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Right? I feel like I do that. I walk down a lot of streets.
Yeah.
I do more of the tacos.
Really?
Yeah.
Bus stops.
Well, today we're going to talk to a street dater.
Jeff's like, why are people giving me money for doing this?
I guess I just must have really good hair today. But again, this guy says he's a street dater. He met someone well, not stereotypically, but he met somebody while out on the street.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
All right.
His name is Drew.
So
Drew?
it's a streetwalker.
Yeah.
Technically.
Drew, you a streetwalker too?
I think I walk the streets about as much as everybody else around here, yeah.
Nice. He's a humble streetwalker.
You must
That's
live in
nice.
Jeff's neighborhood.
Okay.
Guys, we should probably stop using that phrase.
But
Okay.
apparently you met somebody while just walking out and about. How did that happen?
Yeah, I was at a bookstore locally, and I like to read, so I'm leaving the bookstore, and I have my face buried in the book as I'm walking, and I knock into this woman.
Oh, that's kind of a cute. It sounds like out of a movie. A bookstore's involved.
A little clumsy.
Her bag fell, I helped her, and then I gave her a little flirt.
Wait, did everything happen in slow motion?
I think he's joking about that part.
I know, I'm
The
also
bag-
adding to his
okay.
joke.
I imagine the bag falling. He grabbed it. He picked it up. He ran.
No, that's a mugging.
No, okay. Gotcha. You just knocked her bag out of her hand by accident.
Yeah, by accident.
Oh, you really did knock the bag over.
Yeah, we bumped into each other. It was a pretty big bump, and, everything just kind of flew all over the place. I helped her. Some stuff fell out of her bag, and I said, it's usually old ladies I knock over, and then I just move on, and she laughed.
That's a really funny joke. He's just joking. He beats him with her
No,
walker.
I get the joke. Okay. I'm just not laughing.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
So then we started walking, and we started going in the same direction. So I just started doing a little more like joking, like, you following me? And she's like, no, you following me? And we laughed again, trying to build like a little rapport.
This sounds cute, bro. Like you're turning like kind of a bad situation or a weird situation into like something positive.
Yeah.
At what point were you able to get her name?
I did ask her name, but we walked a little more,
Are you
and
gonna
eventually
reveal it to us?
We would love to know the name.
She's like, don't tell anybody what my real name is.
Oh, her name is Sonia. Her name is
Sonia. Okay. So you and Sonia are just accidentally walking in the same direction and kind of flirting with each other, it sounds like.
Yeah, we eventually get to a park, and we start walking through the park.
What?
When you got into the park, is that when you took her bag then?
That's when I knocked her over and ran.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Gotcha!
More escape routes in here.
Climbs up a tree.
Did you really have to go to the same way, or were you just pretending so you could?
I'm
so
just
you
shocked
could
neither
be
of you
with
had
her.
plans. Like, you both just had free time to keep walking.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
I walk through that park all the time. Yeah, no, this isn't like the first. I was going in that direction anyway, so it was just like a very good meet cute.
Okay.
Eventually, we came across a sketch artist, and he flagged us down. He was like, hey, you guys want to get a picture? We thought we were a couple.
Wait, did you get a character drawing?
Look, I was down, but she wasn't.
Okay.
'Cause I think she was a little freaked out.
There's so many like perfect things that are happening to you along the way on this short walk. You didn't set this whole thing up, it sounds like.
How could he do that?
No, I didn't set anything up.
Well, you just have a friend who's like in the park with a thing, and he's like, I'm just going to take her this way.
I didn't say it was a friend. It was just a sketch artist. He wasn't a friend.
That would be the most. That would be the most elaborate setup ever. You accidentally run into somebody, and then suddenly you call your buddy when she's not looking, who happens to be an artist, to tell him to set up real quickly in the park.
I really want to sit down with her for 45 minutes. This stranger.
I'm just saying, we've heard people that have like orchestrated all sorts of weird things in order to meet people.
That's true, but this doesn't sound like that, Jeff.
How long is this walk going on?
We're about 20 minutes into the walk by the time she said no to the picture.
Okay.
So it's like halfway through the park. And we got to the end of the park. It was probably about a half an hour we were together. And I got a good vibe. So I asked her number to go out, and she gave me her number, and the date just hasn't materialized since then.
Okay.
Have you guys talked via text or phone call?
No, nothing. I've tried to call a few times. I've left a few messages.
God, I automatically think that she gave you a fake number.
Oh, if there's no response, yeah.
It was her voice on the voicemail. It's her.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
She gave you the number, so I'm assuming she's single. Did you specifically ask her?
I didn't ask her if she was dating anyone, no, but I left a few voicemails, and she hasn't answered.
How many?
Yeah.
3, maybe 4.
Oh,
okay,
geez.
wow. That's,
No, I don't even I don't think I called a girlfriend that many times in 1 year.
I don't think my mom calls me.
You felt the connection, so.
But everyone's different. Some people love being on the phone. So
I'm glad you take a break from your extensive book reading in order to help reach out to the show, and we're going to try and help you call this girl. What's her name? Sonia?
Sonia, yeah.
Sonia, yeah.
Sonia. Okay, we'll reach out to Sonia, and we'll do your second date update right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
If I hadn't read it on the back of a Blockbuster movie sleeve, I still wouldn't believe it. But an accidental sidewalk bumpin' turned into your classic Hallmark streetwalker love story.
Okay, again with the term.
Yeah.
That's the wrong use.
We're trying to make it sound better than it is.
That's not a Hallmark movie, I'll tell you that one.
It fits in this scenario because our listener Drew accidentally ran into a woman outside of a bookstore, knocked over her bag, and then turned that awkward moment into a 25-minute stroll through a local park.
30, I believe. I mean, those 5 minutes are going to be precious when it's only a short amount of time you have together.
That's fair. And it all seemed too perfect to be true. And maybe it was, because she's not responding to any of his messages.
It's always the park scene.
Yeah.
That ruins it. Something in the park.
I mean, he left. Okay, here's the thing. You left 4 voicemails.
Yeah.
We have not asked what was in the voicemails.
I just told her, hey, it's me, Drew, by the park. You meet a lot of guys by the park. I mean, it's true.
Not even from the park, like the guy that's adjacent to the
Yeah.
park.
Maybe she thinks you live in the park after that one.
That would be awful.
That seems innocent.
There's
It's
a
fine.
chance, though, that if she's not responding to anything, maybe she wasn't even real.
She was
figment
real.
of our ima-
Are you sure?
That would make me crazy.
Exactly.
No,
well-
it could just mean you have a bad drug habit.
Yeah,
From the park.
were you microdosing that day? Because
No.
Hallmark hasn't done that yet. A microdosing Christmas?
I don't think microdosing would lead to this.
Well, if you over microdose.
Yeah.
No wonder everything was in slow motion.
Jeff is one of those kids still in the DARE program.
Anyway,
I signed that contract.
let's have all the streetwalkers unite because we're going to call and we're going to get an answer from this woman to figure out what actually happened, if she's real, and
There's gonna
hopefully
be
if there's an explanation.
A lot of kids listening who use that term wrong for the next
A
couple
microdosing
weeks.
Christmas?
No, the streetwalker.
Streetwalking,
Well,
microdosing, none of these should be.
This is the education you get here. I'm going to dial the number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh.
that sounds real, Jeff.
It sounds like a person. Is
Yep.
this Sonia?
Yes, this is Sonia. Who's this?
Hi, Sonia.
Hey, Sonia. We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
What's this about?
This is
Great question.
segment that we do on our show. It's called a second date update. And we're trying to help out one of our listeners. His name is Drew, who you met the other day outside of a bookstore.
Did you just laugh?
Sorry, I can't believe that you're calling about him.
Oh, you remember
You
him?
remember Drew?
The guy who knocked you over on accident outside the bookstore?
Yeah, I remember Drew.
Okay, well, that's great because he said there was like a meet cute type of situation that happened on the street, and then you guys went through a park for a bit. And he's left you a few messages.
Yeah, I mean, that did happen, and I was actually open to seeing him again, except for the messages. The messages are the problem.
Oh, really?
We knew it.
Well, we asked him about the messages, and he according to him, he said it was basically, hey, this is Drew from the park, remember? I'm Drew.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, summary.
Interesting.
Something like that.
Oh, now
that
I'm
not
so
true?
curious. Like,
He left me one message that was so ridiculous. My roommate and I have been like dying laughing about it.
Oh.
So ridiculous. I wrote it down.
wait, you wrote down the message because it was that funny to you?
Yes.
Wow. Would it be okay if we know what the message said?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to read it to you.
Because we haven't heard anything about it. We just know there was a bunch of messages.
She is delighted to share.
Yeah, I know,
She is
so-
so friendly, and you
Okay, so
Oh.
he told me, he said, I left you a message you didn't respond to, and I don't like leaving second messages, but I like you. You're very elegant. You're very attractive, but I don't play that game.
What?
Huh?
If I don't hear back by 3 p.m. tomorrow,
No, what are you doing?
I'm no longer interested.
Oh, give her an
wow.
ultimatum?
Obviously,
A
he was
deadline.
lying because he called us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even mean it.
Then he goes on to explain why I should call him.
Well, you should call him.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Some positives. That's good.
He says, I'm very smart.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
right.
great in bed.
Oh,
Okay.
And I make a lot of money.
Alexis
All right.
sold.
Those are 3 good things.
But
Dude,
also, is
wait.
that something everybody says?
I
Like-
mean, it's one of those things when you say it, it's hard to believe.
Yeah, it's like you need to
Right.
discover those things.
So then he says, believe it or not, I'm a complete catch.
Oh.
I'm one of the only men in the city that has no issues.
That's a bold
Wow,
statement.
name every man in the city, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the best one.
I have yet to find a person that doesn't have issues.
Is this like a child trying to do reverse psychology on you?
Is that finally the end of the message?
No, he goes on and he says, so I don't know what your situation is, if you're just insecure or if you're on medication. But if you're halfway psychologically normal and you haven't called me because something bad happened in your life and you just needed a few days, reach out.
Heck? Is he just projecting
That
or
got
something?
a little unhinged.
That's so specific.
Started unhinged, then it got a little better. Now we're back
Now
to...
we're unhinged again.
Okay. So clearly there was a lot happening in that message, and it could help to get insight into what
I
he
think
meant
he's
by
probably
it because
pretty embarrassed right now.
maybe because Sonia, he is on the other line listening. We've got Drew waiting to talk to you.
Hey,
Okay.
Sonia. Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
is there something that I said that wasn't true? Was there
what?
something that I
doubling
said on
down.
that voicemail that was a lie?
What?
Yeah, you can't say that, right?
Dude, hold on. You're coming in kind of hot now.
Yeah.
Like, let's chill a little bit.
I think
Defensive.
no apology.
Well, I'm sorry, Drew. I just we met for 30 minutes. We didn't even go on a real date. And then all of this, you're going on about how great you are. And then you start to come for me and blame me for not calling you back. I just found it all to be a little much for someone that I'm
Okay, so
known
you
for 30
agree
minutes.
that I'm right.
What?
So what was the problem? You don't appreciate being direct? You don't like guys who are direct? I'm direct.
When did she say that?
Are you
I
listening?
make a lot of money, I'm smart, and I'm good in bed. That's all being direct.
This is becoming more and more doubtful.
Yeah.
Talking about
You know, you're all laughing now, but you'll be crying later when I'm out of your life. That's what's going to happen. If you don't make the right move,
I mean, I got to find out how good you are in bed, bro, so I'll be quiet.
that you didn't call me back was really stupid. I mean, come on. People like me who are good in bed and smart and stuff,
Why do you lead with that?
only a stupid person is going to give that up.
I think he's
Sonia.
making some good points.
I think Sonia needs a chance here.
You know in this city there are no men, and I'm a total catch. You know there's no men.
Maybe a good
Yeah,
argument.
I kind of agree with him on that.
I don't know.
I don't know, Drew. I feel like the people who are actually good in bed don't go around talking about how good they are in bed.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting the best vibes from you, to be honest. It just feels like a
I know
lot.
that you haven't bragged about being good in bed.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
What
That's
are you
stupid.
talking about?
Listen to any hip hop music. They're all about that.
Are we going to ignore the rest of the text?
Yeah.
About her being on meds?
I
That's
just-
why she's not
yeah,
texting.
What was that?
I saw her bag. Her bags, everything fell everywhere. I saw her meds.
A bottle fell out.
You read everyone's on medication, my man.
He's
You guys
concerned
sound
about
like
her
you
health.
are on medication. You sound crazy. I sound smart and well-read.
Sonia,
I really thought you were going to come to Drew. This is shocking to me. I thought we were going to come to Drew and you were going to be humiliated that this voicemail was out there. But
No.
only somebody who's addicted to meds would be humiliated. He's perfect, bro.
yeah. With no narcissistic tendencies at all.
No,
Thank
Sonia.
you. I don't, clearly.
Good.
Thank you.
Sonia, was he right? Are you on the verge of tears right now?
I'm just really heartbroken that I can't be with this perfect guy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad that you can finally admit it.
But Sonia, don't give up yet because I'm going to give you a second chance right now by offering to send you out with the only perfect man in the entire city.
With no issues.
With no issues.
None.
She would do that if she went on a date. If she called me back like a normal person, I wouldn't have to do it. Wouldn't
Yes.
happen.
But
if
here's-
she just called me back like a normal person.
Sonia, it's up to you if you'd like to see him again or not.
Would you have to go get yelled at a little bit?
It's your choice.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm really not into the narcissism.
Oh, wow.
Shocking.
That's shocking.
She's talking about me, though, there. And I get that. But what about Drew?
That was really shocking.
I say no to Drew also.
Wow.
Jeff was kidding.
Wow. Really, Sonia?
He wasn't asking you out. Jeff, tell her.
Drew, I'm
I
with
think
you
Jeff
on
was.
this.
I don't think he was
You
being
guys.
sarcastic at all.
Drew, if this woman can't see how perfect you are, then she
Right.
doesn't deserve you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very
Drew
much.
can't read sarcasm, Jeff.
Yeah, he's really thanking you, Jeff.
Oh, I'm
You don't
not.
read sarcasm.
Yeah, you hear it, Brooke. Exactly. Thank you, Drew. You're my guy.
Thank you.
He really is perfect.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I feel like we should have asked that guy in part 1, how confident are you in getting a date 1 to 10?
Oh, my God.
Because I felt like maybe he was a 4 going into it. He would have said he'd like 30.
So here's the thing. He acts so confident, but we never brought up the fact that on message 2, he said he'd never be interested again if she didn't call him back, and yet he was still on the phone with us.
Yeah.
Still left her more voicemails.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, all of what he was saying is not believable.
It's like a guy who doesn't know how to play the game, but someone told him.
Right.
Like, hey, if you ignore a girl, or if you're just this, and then you tried it.
They love ultimatums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't work, and he was totally shocked that she wouldn't take him up on the opportunity to be
I'm
with
sure he has
the
so
perfect man.
So many
Yeah.
other options.
Dude, when has any
He'll
guy
be fine.
ever said they were perfect and turned out to be like perfect? Like, when has George Clooney been like, guys,
Oh my
look at
God.
me?
Do you know what he said this week that was so annoying to me?
No, let's not go into it.
I'm just
let's
saying.
not go. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to go into it. But look, if our listeners,
off
I kind of do.
if
I
our
wanna hear
listeners
it.
want to take advantage of the perfect man, you can go check out our second date podcast
Oh,
and
he's
listen to
there.
me host them.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jeff.
Okay, listen. Text in if you want to know about the George Clooney dirt, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I'm
I
a text
do.
in,
I'll
75
share.
We'll talk about it off air, but go check out our podcast wherever you get yours online at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I was on the dark web again last night.
Don't stay off the dark web, Jeff.
Just poured myself a glass of red and started browsing for bargains.
What?
Nobody admits to this, Jeff.
You
Dark web bargain.
you only buy illegal things there, I think.
I don't know. It's how I unwind.
Jeez.
And they've got lots of good stuff on there. Old Soviet spy bananas, DIY vasectomy kits,
Oh,
That's not smart.
I think you should try it.
Brooke's bank routing number.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Definitely put that in the cart.
Oh, yeah, that's
How did I get on there?
But I noticed no matter how hard I searched, there was one thing you can't buy on the dark web, and that's true love.
Oh, I wish. Bro, take my money.
I mean, quick, sloppy love.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
They have lots of that. But
Yeah.
real life-changing, head-over-heels type of love,
Oh, that's so sweet, Jeffrey.
no. The only website that comes even close to giving you that is Craigslist.
Oh.
And
Didn't see that coming.
I know you're doubting it, but we're going to prove it when we read some of the messages written there by real-life Romeos and Juliets in a brand new Misconnections right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Did you know age is one of the most common causes of dry eyes because we can produce fewer tears as we get older? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. These artificial tears deliver enhanced hydration that nourishes the eye's surface to help protect your natural tears from evaporating. Specially crafted with inactive ingredients like natural plant-based oil and antioxidants, and enhanced with moisture-locking technology, this triple action formula works to soothe symptoms and prevent further irritation. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find your Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at your favorite drugstore, grocery, Walmart, or Target.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
This is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. Want to lose 10 pounds by next month? You need to go to futurehealth.com for easy, fast, and affordable access to weight loss meds like Ozempic, Zepbound, and pill options if you don't like injections. A new report proves Future Health users get 58% better results than meds alone and with fewer side effects. We know you'd rather lose 45 pounds easily and keep it off than only 30 by yourself and gain it back again. The meds eliminate hunger and cravings while Future Health handles the rest. The best part, you don't need insurance. It's all done online with their licensed clinicians and fast pharmacy deliveries. Take a 3-minute quiz at futurehealth.com. Get approved and start losing weight this week. Visit futurehealth.com. That's futurehealth.com. Future without the E.
Try FH.com.
Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
Hi, it's Karen and Georgia from My Favorite Murder.
You know, there's driving a car and then there's driving a Hyundai EV.
Hyundai's EV lineup isn't just electric. It's exciting.
Hyundai's Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 can charge from 10 to 80% in as little as 18 minutes. Perfect for quick pit stops on busy days.
Whether it's charging fast, driving comfortably, or feeling safe, Hyundai's EV lineup is designed to make electric driving feel easy and exciting.
And Hyundai's EVs aren't just practical. They're responsive, smooth, and feel powerful on the road, making your daily commute or weekend drive way more enjoyable.
Plus, every Hyundai EV comes with standard safety features like highway driving assist and blind spot collision warning, so you can drive with extra confidence.
Hyundai backs up their EVs with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited electric battery warranty, so you know they stand by their vehicles. Learn more about Hyundai EVs at HyundaiUSA.com.
Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
That's HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603.
America's best warranty claim based on total package of warranty programs. See dealer for limited warranty details. See your Hyundai dealer for further details and limitations. Goodbye.
Hey, cutie.
We made eye contact. Missed connections.
That was me staring.
There's only 2 places to find true love in this world. One is inside of a CVS pharmacy when you lock eyes while buying extra strength cold sore cream. True love can wait. Usually 7 to 10 business days.
Yes, you both have the issues.
Turn that cold sore into a warm sore.
Yeah. The other is on the pages of Craigslist.org. We scour that website every week to find the best misconnections they have to offer. Like this first one titled From Buffet to Bay. B-A-E.
I like it.
That's man for woman 40s, East Side Best Western. He says, I was at the complimentary continental breakfast the other morning around 8 a.m.
God, doesn't it feel like a score when a hotel has one of those?
Just perusing the pastries, yogurt, and cereals when I saw you, gingerly sliding in through the side door holding 2 medium-sized Tupperware containers.
Oh, someone's not staying there.
You were acting like a sexy buffet ninja. And that was intriguing.
Ew.
So you're taking it home? Like,
I always
steal a plate, eat it there, and leave.
I always put it in my purse for later.
Bruh.
But that's when I'm a guest. So I feel like it's allowed.
I followed as you made your way to the juice bar, where I watched you pour at least a half gallon of OJ into a large Ziploc bag.
Wow.
A bag of juice.
I don't know. That's a very trusting person with that Ziploc.
Yeah.
Your brazenness was enamoring.
Ooh.
So much so, I knew I had to say something. So I tapped you on the shoulder and offered you a waffle and a blackened strip of bacon in exchange for your time to have breakfast with me.
She doesn't have time to stay there. She's got to get in and get out quick.
You agreed to it as long as I promised that you could show my room card to security on the way out.
That was smart.
smart.
That's super
Yeah.
smart.
Deal. The next few minutes, we laughed over the free buffet stories you had across this great country of
Oh,
ours.
man. I bet she's got some good reviews.
The one about the La Quinta in Pensacola still makes me blush.
Oh.
I can't believe you had to run out so fast your bathrobe flew off.
What?
Anyway, I enjoyed our time and sharing food with you, even if you weren't legally allowed to eat at that establishment for the next decade. But if you see this, reach out and let's brunch again. That's signed Steve. And he says, P.S. My room was rifled through shortly after the buffet.
no.
I'm assuming it wasn't you?
That's good, Steve.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, your next Craigslist misconnection is titled, Just Leave Your Child With Me. Woman for man, 25, daycare center.
Oh, wait.
She says, you, mid-20s, short brown hair, single dad with cute rat tail poking out the back of your official U.S. conductor's train hat.
Wow, that's a lot.
No one
is a
has
mental
ever
image.
complimented a rat tail before.
She says, me, daycare worker, purple flower dress with tattooed eyebrows and piercings you couldn't see but could sense were there.
I like this.
You said you were interested in finding an open spot for your little man, Damien, so I gave you the grand tour. We flirted in the book nook as I pulled out a special pop-up story from a shelf the kids can't reach.
Oh. What?
You seemed surprised, but also stirred up.
Really?
I could smell the pheromones, spelled with an F
Hey.
and a Y at the end of it.
They don't do spelling at daycares, Jeff. It's fine.
At one point, I admitted to you that I secretly hate children. But I'd give Damien special treatment. A daily feast of applesauce, fruit snacks, and canned peas.
Ooh, and she won't even add the cold medicine into his like she does the rest of the kids to make him sleepy.
It's been 2 weeks now, and I'm a little insulted you haven't enrolled him yet. But if money's the issue, I'd be more than willing to give you the dirty daddy discount.
Oh.
You just have to give me something in return.
Wait a minute, we could have been getting a deal on daycare if my husband would have just acted like a dirty daddy.
Winky face. That's signed Sangria.
Sangria.
Wow, cool name.
Would you ever let somebody named Sangria watch your kid?
You know,
I don't
just
know.
alcohol names in general are just kind of a red flag for me.
Let's go to your final misconnection titled Stoked on Stokes for You.
Stokes.
Man for woman 37, Walgreens Pharmacy.
Huh.
He says, you were the freckled 30s babe who filled my prescription yesterday.
Oh
Why
my
are you
God, she's
asking her age, bro?
the actual pharmacist you're hitting on?
I almost missed you. Then I did a quick double take for a second dose of that face.
Oh.
Hey.
Now that's a prescription I want to take. Double dose of face, please.
Hey.
Smiley face blush emoji.
I mean, this is why some of my pharmacist people are still wearing face masks. They just don't want a deal.
I was the cute blonde guy wearing the bike helmet and Under Armour tank.
Hey.
First of all, thanks for not judging me when I picked up that special cream.
Oh, God.
It's not what you think.
Yeah, it usually always is when you say that.
I promise I'm training for the Peloton Bike-a-thon and need something for those secret war wounds down below.
War wounds?
I don't know about you, but during our interaction, I could feel the tension between us. The bike helmet has a tendency to do that to the ladies.
Why is he wearing a bike helmet if he's on a Peloton? He's not going anywhere.
Anyway, you seem like a woman who appreciates a man like myself who's clearly dedicated to his hobbies. That's why I'd like to offer you a one-time deal. Tomorrow night, I'm free between rides for a few hours.
Wow.
And if you're lucky, I'll let you make me dinner at your place.
What?
Oh.
Lasagna for the much-needed carbo load, please.
Do you know how work-intensive lasagna is?
If you see this message, text me back, what strength was the hemorrhoids cream you gave me? So that
extra.
I know that it's you. That's signed Peloton Mike.
Would they ever have a minimal strength?
If you ever wonder why the birth rate is declining in this country, Craigslist misconnections.
It's this website.
It always gives you a hint.
And the sad part is they're trying.
Yeah. And that was your Craigslist misconnections for the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Bucks!
We've got a return player, Mike, on the phone who took an L last time he appeared on this segment, but he's come back with a theory.
Oh.
He thinks the reason that he lost is because Brooke might actually be an AI. Mike, why do you think that?
She's too damn good at this game.
Oh, God. I am way too messy as a human to be an AI.
Yeah, Brooke, what's your non-binary clapback to prove that you're not actually a computer?
Glitch, 401, error.
You broke her, Mike. Congratulations.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, maybe in the future we'll finally come clean to our audience about the truth and change it from beat Brooke to
I
beat
shall
bot.
leave the studio now.
All right. You exit for a second. Let's go over the rules. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you can say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Can you beat the machine today, Mike? Let's find out. Good luck. Your time starts now. Today is Cinco de Mayo, celebrating Mexico's victory over what nation? France, Spain, or the U.S.?
Spain.
McDonald's introduced the Big Mac on this day in what decade?
The 50s.
In Spanish, what body part is your cabeza?
Hand.
What is the only state that begins with the letter P?
Pennsylvania.
In the Legend of Zelda video game franchise, what's the name of the princess?
No idea.
Princess No Idea.
Dude, that would be a brilliant video.
Actually would be.
No wonder she's always getting lost. She's clueless.
I'm on a quest to find I have no idea. Let's see. Brooke's going to come back into the studio here. And this is exciting. It says on my screener that Mike is planning a little summer getaway to Costa Rica.
Hey.
What's your plans for your trip, Mike?
You know, it's just to get away. Our daughter's graduating high school this year, and it'll be a good send-off trip. And
Are you just crying and crying? She's leaving you.
she's going to the freaking UW, so she's going to be like 20 minutes away.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah, until you take her to Costa Rica and she meets a hot Costa Rican man, and suddenly someone's living in another country.
Gotta go to the University of Costa Rica now.
Dad, I really got to study abroad.
What activities are you planning in Costa Rica?
We're staying at a resort that is essentially set up for us to stay there the whole time we're there.
Yeah.
But we'll end up doing some excursions, I'm sure.
Okay.
You know what? I bet if you asked his wife, she would have a very long list of detailed.
Probably.
Am I right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, maybe could Brooke interest you in a few factory tours while you're visiting?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go into what she's making or the age of the workers there, but she is very proud of the black market empire that she has spent so hard building.
It's totally cool as long as you're good to sign an NDA.
Cool.
No inspectors.
We'll send you all the info, maybe over email, Mike. You can look into it. But now we got to go to Brooke for her turn. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Today is Cinco de Mayo, celebrating Mexico's victory over what nation? France, Spain, or the U.S.?
I think it was France.
McDonald's introduced the Big Mac on this day in what decade?
80s.
In Spanish, what body part is your cabeza?
Cabeza is your head.
What is the only state that begins with the letter P?
Pennsylvania.
In the Legend of Zelda video game franchise, what is the name of the princess?
Pass.
Shape of You and Bad Habits are songs
Ed
by
Sheeran.
what artist?
Oh, right.
Okay.
No answer?
Wait. I said
like
Ed Sheeran.
immediately, way too soon.
Oh, I
actually.
didn't even hear her say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rudely quick.
I'm sorry.
She cut you off.
It's trying to get in. You know?
Oh, my bad.
Before the
Okay.
buzzer.
Answers are in, apparently. Let's go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
Creepy creatures, like in the movies I see. Creepy creatures.
Bolaños.
Hey, the whole studio's dancing. Mike, you got one correct today. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It was rough.
Yeah.
And Brooke, let's just get it over with.
Yeah.
You got 4 correct.
Torched you today, but to your credit, she is an AI, so you didn't really stand a chance.
come on.
Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's Cinco de Mayo, celebrating Mexico's victory over France. McDonald's introduced the Big Mac on this day in the 1960s. It came out in 1968,
I
actually.
had no idea.
Yeah.
In Spanish, your cabeza is your head, Mike. Be careful when you're in Costa Rica talking about your cabeza.
What did he say it was?
I said your hands.
Oh.
Oh, no, just put it on my cabeza.
Yeah.
All right.
Sir.
Only state that begins with the letter P is Pennsylvania. The Legend of Zelda video game.
It's a tricky
The
one.
name of the princess is Princess Zelda.
It's the clap nobody knows.
Little tricky. Shape of You, Bad Habits, both songs by the artist Ed Sheeran. So, Mike, I'm sorry it was not enough to beat Brooke, but just for playing, we are going to give you a pair of tickets to see J Balvin at Climate Pledge Arena on May 16th.
Heck yeah.
Dang, J Balvin.
Well, have fun in Costa Rica and don't cry too much when your daughter graduates high school, okay? It's embarrassing.
I know.
To her.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, come back and play again soon. We're going to do Winbrooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Since its invention, the TV has been just that, a TV. But what if it could be something more? Meet Samsung Vision AI. Whether it's upscaling classic content to look brand new or translating an English broadcast subtitles to Spanish in real time, Samsung Vision AI helps you get more from TV than you ever thought possible. Redefine what it means to watch TV with Samsung Vision AI. Visit Samsung.com to learn more. Vision AI features vary by model. Upscaling utilizes AI-based formulas, and results may vary based on source content. Translation accuracy not guaranteed.
This is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. Want to lose 10 pounds by next month? You need to go to futurehealth.com for easy, fast, and affordable access to weight loss meds like Ozempic, Zepbound, and pill options if you don't like injections. A new report proves Future Health users get 58% better results than meds alone and with fewer side effects. We know you'd rather lose 45 pounds easily and keep it off than only 30 by yourself and gain it back again. The meds eliminate hunger and cravings while Future Health handles the rest. The best part, you don't need insurance. It's all done online with their licensed clinicians and fast pharmacy deliveries. Take a 3-minute quiz at futurehealth.com. Get approved and start losing weight this week. Visit futurehealth.com. That's futurehealth.com. Future without the E.
Try FH.com.
Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
Let's be honest. Mom doesn't want another candle. She wants her favorite cocktails on demand. Meet Bartesian, the sleek cocktail maker that crafts premium cocktails at the touch of a button. From the classics, Cosmos, margaritas, old fashions, to trendy new favorites. There's over 60 cocktails she can choose from. Bartesian uses real ingredients, no artificial syrups or mixes, just fresh juices, extracts, and premium bitters. And for that perfect sip, she can customize every drink to her taste, from a mocktail to a strong cocktail, made with her favorite spirit brands. In under 30 seconds, Bartesian makes premium cocktails without the mess, without the measuring, and without the hassle. So this year, skip the usual gifts collecting dust. Give her something she'll actually use and love. Bartesian, the gift that keeps on giving all year long. Get $50 off now through Mother's Day at Bartesian.com/mom. That's BARTESIAN.com/mom.
That's the one.
Because nothing says I love you like a cocktail tailored to her.
That is one fresh carrot.
Straight out of the Bosch fridge!
What was that?
You're in a Bosch! I'm the feeling you get when your produce stays fresh!
Can I just...
You're in the fridge, baby!
grab some... more carrots?
Help yourself! Carrot!
The more you Bosch, the more you feel like a...
This Memorial Day, Amtrak wants to take your travel from... to... Whether you're taking that big vacation or simply want to get out of town with friends, Amtrak is the perfect traffic-free getaway. And taking the train means taking it easy. Amtrak offers plenty of legroom, electric outlets, and no middle seats. Tap your screen to learn more at Amtrak.com. Amtrak. Retrain travel.